Hey there, and welcome to the Megan and Ryan Power Hour. It is Wednesday evening. Again, we bring you this show every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. So thank you guys so much for being here. We do appreciate it. As always, if you happen to be watching us live, drop us that hashtag live. If you happen to be watching on the replay, give us that hashtag replay. And as always, if you're joining in, let us know where you're joining in from. We love to see where the followers are joining us from. Megan and I, we're in southern Indiana. It's a little bit cold for us here. It's turned cold. I guess winter is on its way. So not necessarily our favorite weather, but it's here. So we do have a simulcast going on with TikTok as well. So once again, as you guys join the broadcast, if you have any questions during the show, make sure that you drop those in the comments. Truly, that's what we're here for, to help you guys get your businesses up and going. Just as the title says, learn how to make an extra $2,000 to $3,000 a month, and we'll show you the methods and the madness of what we do to how we get there. So again, if you guys are interested in learning more about what we do, make sure that you hit that follow button. Make sure that you hit that share button. If you're finding value from this broadcast, we want to let everybody know what's going on. So I've got some great announcements that I'm going to be bringing out to you guys tonight, which are happening here in the next few days. So you'll make sure that you want to be a part of this broadcast here and hang on, because we have got some great things that we're going to be bringing out for you guys. Real quick, we're going to go through some of these comments. All right, hang on just a second. Isaac says no audio. All right, if folks on Facebook could let me know if you guys can hear me or not. Okay. I know the guys on everybody on Facebook can. If you are on TikTok, if you're on Facebook, let me know if you are not getting any audio. Never mind. All right. Thanks, Isaac. Appreciate it. So, all right. Over on TikTok, we have, I already said Bryson Janis are from Canada. Thanks for joining us. DM Grello, NC here, North Carolina. Awesome. Scott W., where I watch from, joining you from Massachusetts. All right. Think big with Kristen. Thanks for joining us, Kristen. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the likes to the host. I love that. Let's see. Hi. Do you use a prep center? Not sure, Josie, what you're talking about there. Mr. Tanner B from Ohio. Thanks for joining us again. Guys, we bring you this show every Monday and Wednesday night to talk about online business, what it is that we do. Megan and I, we are affiliate marketers. We got started with this industry a couple of years ago, and we got some great news that we're going to be announcing tonight that you want to make sure that you stick around for the broadcast for. So we got some great trainings that we're going to be bringing out, and if you want to be a part of that training, you're going to want to stick around, because I'm going to tell you exactly how to get to that training as well. All right, Mr. Tanner, thank you as well for joining us. Again, if you guys have any questions during the broadcast on what it is that we talk about, sometimes we talk about mindset stuff. Sometimes we just show up and we field questions from the followers, kind of where you're at, what you're doing, questions that you have about your business. Sometimes, like I said, we talk about mindset. Sometimes we talk about how to get started in this industry. There are so many different ways to get started. There are so many different people out there that are trying to get started, that want to get started with this stuff. And that's why we bring you the Power Hour, is to help you guys figure out what to do. As you can see behind me, I've got some hardware back here. Megan and I, again, we've been in this for 2.5 years. Our business is doing well. We've actually turned our business into a multi-six-figure earner. We have been with several different programs and mentors and coaches and things like that we have promoted over the years. And our business has been built over the last couple of years to be sustainable as we move through the future. And that's what our goal is for you guys out there, is to help you figure out those exact same ways to do that. So, Mr. Tanner B, give me a rundown of what this is all about. So yeah, basically that's what it is. Like I said, sometimes we field questions from you guys. Sometimes we're here. We got maybe like a little training that we may do here and there. A lot of times we talk about mindset stuff, what it takes to actually get started, in online business. There's a lot of people that over the years have followed Megan and I and talked about, man, guys, I've seen you since you first started, and been watching your ride, and it's been absolutely amazing to see you guys grow. And my response is, so what are you doing? Where are you at in all of this? Why haven't you gotten started with your online business? If you're sitting on the sidelines and you're watching Megan and I, and you're watching us build this business into something, which has been very wonderful. We've been very blessed and fortunate with all the success that we have had with this, but we've worked hard within our business, and there's reasons why we are where we are. And that is what we do. We bring it to you guys. We bring the same information, the same struggles that we had, the same issues that we had, All the failures that we have had, we bring that to you guys. We put it all in front of you and open up our business. And we are very transparent. We're very open about what it is that we have done. Yes, we do have programs that we offer, but I am not here to sell anything, So if somebody's just coming in and they're waiting for that other foot to drop and you're waiting for me to say, hey, go click on a link here. No, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to sell you a darn thing. All right. What we're here to do is we want to provide value to you guys. We want to show you guys what it is that we do, talk about what it is that we do, talk about our story, how we got started. That's a big part of what we talk about is our story and how things, transpired for us in our business so that you can relate to what it is that we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. All right. Mr. Tannaby, understood. Awesome. Glad. All right. So again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever during the broadcast, just make sure that you drop those in the comments. Happy to answer them. And again, drop us that hashtag live if you happen to be watching live tonight. All right. So over the next hour, we're going to talk about a few different things. One of the things I want to talk about is this surprise that we got going on. So we are going to be doing an actual training on what it is that we do. Now, this is going to be the first time that we've actually done a live presentation of training on what it is that we do. And it's going to be this Sunday, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you write that down. November 20th, this Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time, we will be live with you guys to offer exactly what it is that we do and how you can get started as well. All right. So if you want to be a part of this training, you got to go join our Facebook group. I know a lot of you over there on TikTok might be going, Facebook. That's right. This is where we're going to drop that training. This is where we will be live with the training. You guys will be able to interact and ask your questions as the training goes on. So this is something you are not going to want to miss. Again, it's this next Sunday, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time. We are going to go live and show you guys exactly how to build a six-figure business online. All right. So if you want to join us, you want to be a part of this, you got to go over and you got to join that Facebook group. And to join that Facebook group, all you got to do is go to www.meganandryan.com/group. All right. That will take you right to our Facebook group where you can join that group. Now, if you go over there to Facebook and you click on that link to join the group, make sure that you answer the 3 membership questions. Okay. Those 3 membership questions, if they are not answered, you will not be approved into the group. We've got actually an automated system that does that. So make sure that you answer those questions. So again, if you want to be a part of the live training that we're going to do this Sunday, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time, on showing you how to build a 6-figure business online, make sure you go over and join that group. Again, it's www.meganandryan.com/group. All right. And when you join that group, you'll be able to see that we will have that training on Sunday night. The platform is going to be just like this. We're going to broadcast live in that group, and only the people in the group will be able to attend that training. So again, it will be a powerful training. And this is the first time that Megan and I will be doing a live training of this magnitude and of this sort. All right. So for all of you that have been following us for years or months or whatever, and have been thinking about getting started in your own online business, you're not going to want to miss this Sunday's training. It will be me, possibly Megan. I'm not sure if she'll join us. I'm going to try to get her to join us. Depends on how the baby girl is doing. But again, it's going to be a wonderful training that will show you guys how to build a 6-figure business online. We will go into more details on what it is that we do and how you can get started with it as well. And again, this will be live, so you guys will be able to ask your questions as they come up. So make sure that you get over there. Make sure that you join that Facebook group. Make sure that you're here Sunday night, this Sunday, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time. So again, this is going to be an awesome training, and I hope you guys can join us there because we are so looking forward to having this training. Again, one of the things that we have learned in our business is that we need to help other people. All right. And I've learned that it doesn't matter what business that you're in. It doesn't matter if you're, a salesperson in retail, if you are a doctor, nurse, dentist, whatever it might be, construction worker, foreman, whatever. Maybe you're working on a line somewhere in a manufacturing plant. It doesn't matter. Whenever you are working, the whole thing is you are trying to provide a service or a solution for someone. Now, as an entrepreneur, our goal is to help other people. Whatever product, whatever business we're in, whatever service that we have, the goal of that service or that product is to help people. And I know in the very beginning, when we first got started with this, it was very tough for me to understand that. Everybody kept telling me when we got started that you need to look past the money, look past the dollars, look past the commissions, focus on helping people. I called bullshit on that. I'm like, hey, I'm in business. Businesses are in businesses to make money. That's why businesses are around. You got to be in business to make money, and that's the whole point of it, right? That's what a business does. And so then somebody told me, you got to not worry about the money. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I'm doing this to make money. I lost a job, so I started a business so that I could make money, so I could live. So now somebody's telling me not to worry about the money. How does this work? But I'll be honest with you, when we first started, that's what we focused on. Megan and I both. Every single day we were logging into dashboards and looking to see how many sales we had. You know, we were driving traffic. We had our sites all set up. We were doing everything that we were supposed to be doing, so we thought. So we're logging into these dashboards and I'm looking for money. I'm looking for commissions. They are nowhere to be found. Not a one in sight. What the heck are we doing wrong? So after a few weeks of this, Megan and I, we sat down. We're like, all right, what's going on? We're not seeing any success with this. What's happening? All right. Hey, Nick Barnes, 1979. What is the Facebook group called? It is actually Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. Again, if you go to www.meganandryan.com/group, you'll find it. Again, the title of the group is Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. So hopefully that'll get you there, Nick. But as I get back to my story here, Megan and I, we were talking about, what's going on. We're checking these affiliate dashboards, and we got $0 coming in. We're taking all the steps, right? We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So I kept thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, everybody keeps telling us to focus on helping people and forget about the money. And again, I already told you I called bullshit on this. So I'm in business. I'm in business to make money. That's what businesses are for, right? That's what I thought. Oh, was Ryan wrong? So as we're sitting there and we're having this conversation, we're trying to figure out what's wrong. It was like a light bulb went off for both of us at the same time. Kind of our aha moment. We said, everybody keeps telling us that we need to focus on helping other people and the money will come. But if you focus on the money will run. So I said, okay, here's the deal. Megan, we're going to stop looking at our dashboards. We're going to stop logging into dashboards. We're not going to look at any of that stuff. We're going to try to help people. She said, well, how do we help people? I said, I don't know. I said, we got a ton of people asking us questions. Our message box is full of people asking us questions. I said, why don't we start there? We'll just start answering questions. If somebody comes to us and they've got a question, we'll answer it. Plain and simple. Well, what if we don't have the answer? You know what? I'm going to tell them I don't have the answer. I'm not going to lie. Ain't no reason to. Somebody asks me a question I don't know the answer to, I'm just going to tell you, I don't know. Now, I can try to find out, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know. So that's what we did. We adopted the help others. And we prioritized helping others over chasing after dollars. And you know what that meant? That meant a lot of busy work for both Megan and I. We were in DMs and messages almost all the time, answering questions for people. We completely took the dashboard side of things, the sales side of things, out of the equation. And we just answered questions. Now, keep in mind, we'd only been at this for a few weeks. We didn't know everything about all of this stuff that we were doing. And we were honest about that. We told people. If they asked us, well, how much money have you made? $0. We haven't made anything yet. But this is what we've done to get to the point where we're at. This is what's got us here on TikTok. We're posting our videos every single day. This is how we do this. This is how we do that. We created our sales funnel. We got an email autoresponder set up. We got emails going out. We knew how to do things because we had learned what to do on the technical side. We'd taken a small course that showed us how to do some of the technical stuff, set up a funnel, set up an autoresponder, how to write emails, how to do copyright. So we had started with some of that stuff. So as people were asking us questions, we were just answering them. That's it. We were answering them. So for a few weeks, we were super busy. We invited people to get on calls with us if they had questions. And man, did they. People came to us from everywhere. Hey, can we hop on a call? I'd really like to talk to you about this opportunity, about what you're doing. I'd love to start my own online business, Ryan. Is there any way you could give me 5-10 minutes on a call? I'd love to chat with you. My time was booked up with call after call after call. And when I wasn't on calls, I was in DMs. I was in Messenger. I was on TikTok, in the inbox, messaging people and answering questions. That's all I was doing. Did that straight for 2 weeks. In that 2 weeks, we went from having 19 followers on TikTok to over 10,000 followers. I was still producing my content. I was putting 4 pieces of content out a day, 4 videos a day out there. I was talking with people. I was answering questions. I was hopping on calls left and right. And sometimes I'd set up these calls with people and then they would be a no-show. And it just happened. It was part of it. I understood that. It was okay. Yeah, it frustrated me at first. Like, what am I going to do? But we focused on helping people. And at the end of 2 weeks, Megan and I hit our first high-ticket commission. And you want to know how I found out? It wasn't by email. It was actually by accident. You know those dashboards that I told you that I was staying away from, I wasn't logging into? Well, actually, I had to log into one of my back offices because I was looking for a link for something. And I accidentally clicked on the wrong button, and it took me over to the commissions page. And even though that I knew it was headed over there, I was shocked because I really wasn't expecting to see anything. Because all the other times prior to that, whenever I'd logged into that dashboard, all I saw was a big bunch of goose eggs. Only this time there were some goose eggs, but they were preceded with a 1. We had our first high ticket commission. $1,000 had hit. We had stopped chasing the dollars and we really truly focused on helping other people. We were in conversations with people. We were talking to people. We were answering questions. I was getting on Zoom calls with people. And there it was. There was the proof. The fruits of our labor showed up. And the only reason I knew it was because I accidentally clicked on the button and it was there. Now, I was shocked to say the least. And I'm not too proud to admit the fact that there were tears when I saw that. Now, I took my laptop because I was down in the basement here, which is where I normally work. I took my laptop and Megan was upstairs. She was working on doing some cocoa bombs. It was around this time of year, actually. She was working on some cocoa bombs that she had decided to start putting together to sell to help us with a little bit of income. So she's up in the kitchen. She's got her apron on and she's kind of got her hands all chocolate everywhere and everything else. And I walk up the steps and I got my laptop and all I do is I just turn the laptop around. I don't say a word. I just turn the laptop around. And she's kind of looking at me with this bewildered look like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's looking at me and I've got the laptop in my hands. And I see her eyes slowly look down towards the screen. And this just blank look washed over her face. And she hit the floor on her knees. She saw the same thing that I had seen. We'd made $1,000 on one sale. Our first high ticket commission. Now, we'd been at this for a couple of months at this time. Now, yeah, I said a couple of weeks. When I talked about the couple of weeks, that was after we finally decided to focus on helping other people and answering those questions. It was a very emotional time for us to hit that first high ticket commission. It validated everything that we had done up to this point. I had been without a job for over 7 months. Almost 8 months at this point. We'd been trying to get an online business up and going. And even though we had started in drop shipping and the e-commerce and, we had revenue, we had sales, we weren't making any money. We were losing money with that. So then we switched business models over to affiliate marketing, and we thought, we'll give this a try and see if it works. And, we spent, it'd been about 3 months in the affiliate marketing space without really seeing anything. Yeah, we'd had a couple of small sales, a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. But now we were seeing $1,000 sitting there. And all because we decided to stop chasing dollars and try to help people. Now, even though we had that $1,000 sitting there in that dashboard, we didn't stop doing what we were doing. We kept doing it. We kept answering questions. We kept taking phone calls. I kept spending so much time on Zoom calls. My calendar was booked with them. And it wasn't to sell people. It wasn't to get people on a call to say, hey, go buy this. Hey, go buy that. It was legitimate calls of answering questions for people. Ryan, how did you do this? How do you do that? How do you get started with this? What's the best way to go here? Would you do this or would you do that? There's tons and tons of questions. And it was at that moment that I finally understood the whole helping people and putting that first, making that your priority. Again, it doesn't matter what business that you're in. You're trying to provide solutions to people's problems. Whatever their problem is, if your business has a solution for them, show them that solution. Answer their questions on how that solution can help them and how it can fix whatever problem is that they came to you with. I promise you, if you can focus on that, providing that solution and that help, money will follow. No matter what business that you're in, no matter what niche that you might be in, may not even be in affiliate marketing. If you can put helping others in front of the money will follow. I'm a true believer in that at this point. We continued with that thought and that premise of helping others. And once that first high ticket hit, it was like a snowball. When we first started in our online business, all we wanted to do was make a couple of $1,000s a month to basically replace the income that I lost when I lost my job. So we were only looking for a couple $1,000s a month. One sale was half of that, $1,000. The next thing I know, over the next 2 weeks, we had 5 of those come in. That's right. In our 3rd month of being in this business, we had a $5K month. Now, many of you out there are watching, and you've seen myself, you've seen other people talk about how you can make $10, $15, $20, $30, $50,000, even $100,000 a month. Now, if you're like me, before you got into any kind of industry like this or seen any of this stuff, you're probably struggling. I know for me, even when I had my full-time job, it was paycheck to paycheck. I'm not ashamed to admit that I thought numbers like $50,000 a month was just like a dream or impossible. Now here I am 3 months into this business, and we've got our first 5K month. And it didn't stop there. Even though our goal was just to make a couple $1,000s a month, yeah, I was super happy with 5K. That was awesome. But we continued doing what we were doing. We continued getting on those Zoom calls, talking with people, answering any and every question that we could answer for anybody. We were being truthful. We were being honest. We were being transparent. Because I wanted to enjoy what it was that I was doing. I wanted to enjoy this. I wanted to have fun with this. I wanted to look forward to doing this. I didn't want this to turn into another 9 to 5 where I dreaded working every day. I wanted it to be fun. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be dishonest. It's not who I am. We continued to answer question after question after question. We got on Zoom call after Zoom call after Zoom call with people. And the next thing that I know, we have a $10,000 month, a $15,000 month, a $20,000 month. And within 8 months, we had already hit 6 figures in our business. Now, I'm not telling you this to brag or anything else. I'm telling you this because this is part of our story. This is how we got to where we are now. It was that simple fact of learning to help others, put that before the money, and the money will follow. And I became a true believer in that as I saw it actually happen. And then, like we talked about, those $20,000 months that people talked about and that, I would hear about, and I'm going to like, that's not realistic. There's no way that's possible. I was seeing those types of numbers. We continue to see those types of numbers. Now, have we had months that were a little more slim than others? Yeah. But it's because we still continue to learn the processes of what to do. I've already mentioned that $2,000 a month was the goal, right? That's all we wanted to replace. And when we did that and we started to hit more and more and more, do you think we gave up and said, okay, we got what we wanted, we're done? Our goals just kept changing. We kept making bigger and bigger goals for ourselves so that we wouldn't give up, so that we wouldn't take our foot off the gas, so that we could build this into something that could truly change our lives. And over the last couple of years, that's exactly what has happened. Again, we are very blessed and fortunate to have the success that we have. But we are now able to take the time that we want to with our family, to travel when we want to, and do the things that we want to do when we want to do them. And it's all because we finally figured out if we could help others, that would be the key to success. And so that's why we are doing what we're doing. That is why we have a training coming up this Sunday, November 20th at 7 p.m. Central Time. Yes, it will be a live training where you can actually ask questions. We're going to talk about how you can build a 6-figure business online. We're going to show you the steps that we have done. And again, there's no sales pitch here. All you have to do is join our Facebook group to see this training, because that's where this training is going to happen, again, live this Sunday, November 20th at 7 p.m. Central Time. All you got to do is be a part of that Facebook group. You can either look us up on Facebook. It's Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. Or you can simply go to www.meganandryan.com/group. And all you got to do is click that Join Facebook Group button. Now, if you join the Facebook group, if you click that button, make sure that you answer the 3 membership questions, because we do have an automated service that lets people in. And if you don't answer those membership questions, it won't let you in, okay? But again, if you want to be a part of this training that's coming up this Sunday that will show you exactly how you can build your own six-figure business online without having your own product and without having to sell anything yourself, make sure you're there Sunday night, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Again, we've taken what we have done over the last couple of years, and we're offering it to you guys. Now, another little surprise about this is there's going to be some bonus information that's going to be in this training on Sunday. It's really going to help people out and get them started and be successful in their own business. So if you would like to take the story that I just shared with you and make it your own, you're not going to want to miss this training. It's going to be very powerful. And again, all you got to do is join our Facebook group. Again, it's Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. You can search it up on Facebook, or you can just simply go to www.meganandryan.com/group and click that join button. And again, make sure that you answer the 3 membership questions to get in. So again, this training will go over everything that we have done to be successful in the last 2 years, 2.5 years. We will also, this is a live event. This is not a webinar. This is not a recording or anything that you're going to watch. It will be live. You will actually be able to ask your questions during this live training. So make sure that you're there. All right. And again, if you guys have any questions right now, feel free to drop them in the comments. Let me know where you're at in your journey. Maybe you've gotten started with your business. Maybe you've been sitting on the fence. Maybe you've been following us for the last couple of years or few months, trying to decide, is this for me? Is this not for me? I don't know. If you're like me, you're probably going, well, is this legit? Is this a scam? Because those thoughts were racing through my head every time I saw somebody on a video just like what you're watching right now. Somebody said something about 10K months, 20K months. Yeah, right, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure that's possible. And why isn't everybody doing this? I will tell you this. What we do is not hard, but it is not easy either. There is work involved. It takes time. It takes effort to do what we do. Now, income disclaimer. You will not be a millionaire next week. I'm sorry. If you were thinking that you were going to be a millionaire by next week and you could retire, then I've sent the wrong message, because that's not the case. But what I can tell you is if you start your own online business, and many of you out there going, I don't know what to do. I don't have a product. I don't know what to say. How can I start my own online business? That's what we're going to cover in the training on Sunday night. Okay. But I promise, if you can get started and you can give it 6 to 12 months, and I mean give it 6 to 12 months. None of this, I'll show up today and then maybe a day next week and then, a couple of days maybe next month. Honestly, give it the old college try and show up in your business every single day. Follow the roadmap that we're going to put before you. You'll be amazed at what kind of results that you can have in 6 to 12 months. And so if there's any of you out there that have a 9-to-5 that you absolutely hate and are just dreading when that alarm clock goes off in the morning, getting up and going to work, because I've been there. I promise you, I've been there. If you're dreading the fact that you're going to be missing your kids' ball games or school events or dinner, or even be able to tuck them into bed at night because of a job, a 9-to-5, I promise you, if you can put in 6 to 12 months working towards your own business, you'll be amazed at what options you have in just a short 6 to 12 months. Now, I say that short 6 to 12 months. I remember when we started this, again, I was without a job. I'd lost my job. When people were telling me 6 to 12 months, I can't do that. I need something now. Well, this isn't get rich quick, okay? And 6 to 12 months seemed like an eternity when I first got started with this. But I promise you, 6 to 12 months goes by super quick. All right, hang on. I've been instructed by Megan to answer some TikTok questions. So hang on just a second here. Let's see what we got. All right, what's the link again? Dan Sullivan. All right, it is www.meganandryan.com/groups. Group, sorry. No S on the end of group. Or you can just go over to Facebook and look us up under Affiliate Income Secrets and Strategies with Megan and Ryan Hobbs. All right. So, meganandryan.com. There you go. All right. Hoping. Facebook address again, please. All right. Just gave that. Let me know if you guys need that again. Gmania79. We just covered the web address. I don't know if Megan can. She must be taking care of the new baby. Otherwise, she would put that in there. All right. For those people in different time zones, will a recording be available? If you are in the Facebook group, if you become a member of the Facebook group, yes, there will be a recording in the Facebook group. If you cannot make that time, Sunday, November 20th at 7 p.m. Central Time. But if you're not in the Facebook group, you will not be able to see the replay of that training. Okay? So again, kind of going back to what I was talking about, being that 6 to 12 months, man, it seemed like. Dan, so let's say it slower, please. Okay. Let me type it in here for you real quick. I am actually on one of our other TikTok accounts here, and I'm going to type that in for you. All right, there you go, Dan. It is in there. It came from the earnwithmegan.ryan account, who is also a moderator for us. You can just copy and paste that or write that down. So again, it is www.meganandryan.com/group. Okay. And again, when you click on that join button to join that Facebook group, make sure that you answer the 3 membership questions. Okay. So again, back to that 6 to 12 months. Here I am without a job, needing to find income. And people are telling me, I got to work at this 6 to 12 months to see the results that I want. Now for us, again, month 3 turned into 5K. And by month 8, we had hit 6 figures. Now in the beginning, as I was setting things up and taking the time to make sure that our business was up and running, 6 to 12 months seemed like an eternity, but I can promise you it is a snap of the finger in terms of the big picture. So again, if you're at a job where you're just dreading going into, if you're dreading for that alarm to go off tomorrow morning and go into work, make sure that you come over to that Facebook group. Make sure that you watch this training. Make sure that you ask questions. Maybe you love your 9 to 5. There's a lot of people out there that absolutely love doing what they do. Megan loves her job that she has. She still works full time. She works from home. She loves what she does, and that's okay. There are a lot of people out there that do love what they do, and if you are one of those people, you're very fortunate. I was not one of those people. So I can understand and I can relate with people that are hating the fact that that alarm is going to go off tomorrow morning. And they got to get up and drag their butts out of bed and go into a place maybe that doesn't really care about them. Would replace them tomorrow if they drop dead on the way into work. That continues to ask for more and more and more all the time. with no regards or respect to our personal lives. I've been in those situations, so I can relate to that. But again, maybe you enjoy your 9 to 5. Maybe you like your job. That's okay. Maybe you're just looking for a little bit more income to supplement your full-time job. And that's okay too. And yes, people can do this and get started with an online business having a full-time job. You got to be dedicated. You still have to show up in your business. There is work that has to be done, and you have to find the time to do that. For some people, that's difficult, but we can show you ways to do that. I get it all the time. People tell me, well, I got a full-time job. I've got kids. I got, all this stuff going on. I just don't have time to do it. The funny thing is about time. We as people will go to work for someone else 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day because we have to. But yet we won't spend 2, 3 hours working on something for ourselves. I never really realized that until I got into this and started talking with other people, started building a community of people around us, our tribe per se. Never really thought about it that way, but it's true. Here I was 40 years old when I lost my secure job, quote unquote secure, that I thought. And I thought, I can dedicate all these hours to them and to somebody else's dream, but I can't give myself 2 to 3 hours a day to build something that would change my life drastically. I mean, we're not talking about just a few extra dollars here and there. We're talking about life-changing results to be able to really, truly change one's life. That's what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about building actual wealth for you and your family. And not just you and your spouse or your significant other and maybe your kids now. We're talking about legacy. Trying to build something that you can pass on to your kids and their kids and their kids. If that sounds intriguing to you and that's something that you think that you would be interested in, again, make sure that you're at this live training Sunday, November 20th at 7 p.m. Central Time. Again, you got to join that Facebook group because that's where this training is going to go down at, and it will be live. This is not a recorded webinar. This is not a recording that you're going to hop in and see. If you're there and you have questions, you'll get answers to your questions. So again, hop over there, join us in that Facebook group. Dan Sullivan, join the Facebook group. See you at the training, and thanks again. No problem. Appreciate it, Dan. We look forward to seeing you. All right, PG tip 0. Love what you're saying. I need that encouragement, and we all do. We all need that encouragement, that mindset. Trust me, guys, this whole thing for us, this whole journey over the last couple of years, I'm not going to lie to you. It hasn't all been rainbows and unicorns. We've had our ups and downs. We've had things that we have failed at. That's part of the reason why we chose to help other people and stay in this niche. Because honestly, to be truthful with you, when we first started in this business, I thought, you know what? I would love to be able to recommend products while I'm fishing on my boat, out on the lake, doing the outdoors thing. That's what I love, so that's what I'm going to do. But we actually figured out, what I have figured out, helping other people is more of a passion for me than being out on the water. I know this is going to be hard to believe for some of you, but I'm actually an introvert. I know. Say, well, how is that when you're sitting here and you're live in front of, hundreds of people, even thousands of people? I can't explain it. Right now, it's just me and it's the camera. When I first started in this, I couldn't even get behind a camera, let alone talk in a camera. I always make this joke whenever we go to weddings. Megan and I go to weddings. I'm the guy that's over back in the corner, sitting by himself at a table with his head down, making sure, oh God, I hope nobody sees me. I hope nobody makes eye contact with me. I don't know what I would talk with them about. That's me. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that when I go to the grocery store and I see somebody even that I know, I'll duck down the other aisle because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk to them about. But yet I can come on here and I can talk about what it is that we do and how we are helping other people, how our students are seeing all kinds of results, how the people that we have helped are making life-changing successes in their business because I have found a passion for helping other people. And I could sit here and talk days. There's a lot of times Megan has to come in and say, "Hey, you gotta cut it. You've been on there long enough." So really, truly reaching out and helping other people, getting on Zoom calls, chatting with them in Messenger, chatting with them in DMs and talking. That is what I have found a passion for. So if you want to talk about what it is that we do and how we do it, I'll talk all day long. I will share everything that I have, all the information that we have used to be successful. I will share that. If you want to get on the horn and talk about the weather, I'm not your guy. Or if you want to talk about the latest politics and sports or whatever, I'm sorry, I'm not that guy. But if you want to talk about how you can start your own online business, how you can build a six-figure income with your own online business without having to sell anything yourself, let me know. Come join us in that training on Sunday. Again, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time. I'll even share more about our story about how I was scared to death to step in front of a camera. We'll talk more about how we got started in this industry, how you can get started, what it takes. We'll lay out the roadmap for you. So if you're interested, if you have resonated with anything that I have said tonight and said, oh, that's me, because you know what? I was that person at one point in time. I was you sitting there watching a video. And every time the man in the box would ask a question, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that was me again too. Oh shit, he's talking directly to me. I understand. I've been there. That was me. I'm not reading anybody's mind. I don't have a crystal ball here. We all have similar feelings when it comes to starting some of this stuff. Maybe for some of you, it's tech skills. Maybe some of you feel like, I don't know anything about computers. There's no way I can have an online business. You would be surprised. As long as you're teachable, as long as you can learn, we can help you. We have helped many, many, many people in the same situation. I've had so many people come to me and say, Ryan, I am no good with computers. I am no good with computers. It's okay. I have seen it all. I have told people before to take the mouse and move it across the screen, and I have literally seen somebody pick the dang mouse up and put it up on top of the screen and drag it across the monitor. If I can help somebody like that, I am pretty sure I can help anybody. So, again, join us this Sunday, November 20th, 7 p.m. Central Time. In our Facebook group, we are going to drop a live training on how you can build your own six-figure business online. There is no cost for this training. All you have to do is join that Facebook group. Again, it's www.meganandryan.com/group. Reach out to us. Join that group. If you hit that join button, make sure that you answer the 3 membership questions. All right. Well, it has been an hour. Thank you guys so much for joining the Megan and Ryan Power Hour. We bring you this show every Monday and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. So we'll be back again next Monday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing all of you guys this Sunday night in the Facebook group when we drop that live training and show you how you can build your own six-figure business online. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining us. Appreciate it. Have a great evening, a great weekend, and we'll see you Sunday.